welcome back to my channel. So this week's edition of Drugstore Deal or Dump is going to be about drugstore brushes, particularly this set from Sonia Kashuk. Now, I love drugstore brushes, particularly like the e.l.f. highlighting brush is one of my all-time favorites. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I think I say that so many times, but if you do follow me and my stories, you know that like this e.l.f. highlighter brush is one of my all-time favorites. I do have an older version of my favorite drugstore brushes. However, it's been a little dated and I do need to update that because there are quite a few that I love. Like two in particular right now is this e.l.f. highlighting brush that I use to set my under eyes, and then this Flower Beauty foundation brush, which I use to stipple in my foundation. Those are great. Another Sonia Kashuk one that I have actually that I love, and which is the reason I think I felt compelled to doing this video, was this blush brush from Sonia Kashuk. 10 bucks, has lasted me, I'm not even kidding you guys, around 7 years. I mean, it's just now starting to fray, like on the sides here, which is expected after wear and tear and after washing religiously. This thing has held up so well. I also love the dome shape of it. I think it might be discontinued now, but honestly, it's such a good brush. So I was like, you know what? I want to test this out. This set right here is called the Complete Face Brush Set. There's 4 brushes in it, and it is $25. So if you think about it, I would say a good brush can run you anywhere between $20 to all the way up to $60, depending on what kind of brush it is, what brand it is, the quality it's made from. Morphe is one that I do like a lot. That is technically considered drugstore because it's sold at Ulta. I don't know if brushes are sold there actually. I think they are, but anyways, sold at Ulta, and you can get some really, really great brushes for around the $5 to $10 range. But anytime you can find something like this as a set, and I just liked the brushes. Sometimes when I look at sets and I'm like, what are you gonna do with all of those random little brushes? It bugs me because it's almost like when you have a really big palette of eyeshadows and you're like, there's too many colors to work with, and that sometimes can be overwhelming and intimidating for people. This set looked really nice and convenient and also purposeful. You know, I was like, I could see you using all of these. So let's just get to it and get started. I'm just in love with the style of these brushes. The quality is really nice. Look at that. It's just really dense. It's nice and heavy. This is the flat top foundation. I don't know, it's just a really pretty brush. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup, and this has SPF 50, which is just amazing to me. The fact that a drugstore foundation has SPF 50 in it is pretty cool. And this is in the shade 128 Warm Nude. I'm in love with this foundation. I have been for the past week, so I'm just gonna apply it for you guys now. Okay, so I'm just taking this, just put my mirror up here a little bit. I'm just taking this and applying this, stippling it into my skin. I usually like to first kind of dot it and then go in. Okay, so the brush is a little dense, which is totally fine, especially if you're looking for more full coverage foundation. It's good. Hey, baby.
So, Mommy.
Yes, baby.
What are you doing?
All right, so first impression of this brush is that it's good. For me, I like brushes that kind of, I don't know, I can't explain it. This is really dense. So if you do like full coverage, like I'm working with a full coverage foundation right now, that's really lightweight. But if you like that full coverage look, then this would be a great brush for you. The reason I like this Flower Beauty one, I don't know if it's just because it's more porous. I don't know if it's just that this is brand new. This is so tightly packed that you are getting a lot pushed in your skin right away. Whereas this one is a little bit more, I feel like it's kind of a cross between a beauty blender and a stippling brush. So this one's good. I do like it. Let's just see how it wears throughout the day. But, you know, I think first impression is I like it and I could use it. Is it my favorite? I don't know yet. Okay, now I'm going in with some of my concealer. This is my Nars Creamy Concealer in Ginger. I always look at it acting like I don't know what it is, and I do. Okay, I've had a few breakouts, so I'm just covering them up. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with this brush. So normally at this time I would go in with my beauty blender to blend out my concealer, but I'm gonna go in with this. This is the flat top concealer. I just wanna see how this works. All right. Probably hear the babies in the background.
The last thing I need to tell you.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me, what's the last thing you need to tell me?
Okay. The last thing.
Okay.
Can I have a Lunchable?
A Lunchable? There's peaches and there's bananas.
I'm gonna have peaches.
Okay.
Peaches! 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 Peaches!
So interrupted by a little old lady, so I therefore went and did my brows because I wanted to talk to you guys about the brushes. So now that I've started my brows, I'm just gonna finish them. I'm going in, this is from Miniso, which is like another Japanese dollar store if you're familiar with Daiso. This is Miniso. I really like this brow pencil. Okay, so what I was gonna say is I wanted to go in with one side with the concealer and one side with the beauty blender, just to see how I like it. I will say the one thing I don't like of Sonia Kashuk, I didn't like it when I tried it, was the Sonia Kashuk beauty version of the beauty blender. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. I don't know why, just not a big fan of it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this brush. This is the blush brush. Let's try it with some powder. Let's just try it. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of both blush and powder. This is a little too thick for setting the under eyes, but let's just try it. And I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Banana loose powder. Definitely, I do like this brush a lot though. It's a beautiful brush. That works really nicely. Okay, now I'm gonna take this concealer brush. I actually think this would be really great for contour. So I'm going to use it with my Huda Tantour, which I have a tutorial on if you guys are interested in seeing that. But this is actually the brush I would use for contouring. Look at how pretty that is. And then you can go in with that same flat top brush that we use for foundation. And I know it seems like I'm mixing a lot of brushes together. Sorry guys, my lighting went a little crazy there. But I know I'm mixing some of these brushes for contour and foundation and whatnot, but as long as they're similar tones, I think it's okay to use and mix and match. The concealer one's probably the only one I wouldn't use for concealer and contour, but I did because I'm probably going to not use this again for concealer, just because I really do like the way my beauty blender works for concealer, but we'll get there another time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with bronzer, my Dark Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. I'm gonna use the same blush brush. I do like this one a lot. This is a beautiful brush. This is so far, I think, my favorite brush. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful, versatile brush. I could use this for blush, bronzer, highlight. It's so good. It's really good. Okay, let's follow up with a little bit of blush with this. I'm going with my Bare Minerals Pink Sky. This is the new Bounce and Blur. Okay, and let me tell you something. On a way that you can tell if a brush is made nicely, even before washing it once, is if bristles come off as you're patting it into your skin. If bristles are falling off and it's the first time you're using it, that's not a good sign. Okay. So I'll tell you why I like this blush brush also, is that it's depositing color, but I have to layer it on, which I don't mind because there are some brushes that are so dense that when you put it on immediately, it just deposits way too much color. And I am just way more of a fan of building up. Lastly in this bunch, we have a highlighter brush right here. So I'm going to do just as I normally would. For my highlight, I usually always spray my face, and then I go in with highlight. We're gonna go in with the Master Chrome from Maybelline, which is one of my favorites. Okay. Ooh. It does a really nice job. I mean, this highlight is so good in general, but this fan brush is really nice. A lot of fan brushes, I don't think I use fan brushes that often because I feel like they're not as useful to me. I don't know why. This is a really good one though. See that? Love it. Okay, that's basically it. I'm gonna go in, just do a little bit of eyeshadow. And I think for me too, the biggest thing when dealing with any sort of drugstore brushes, the things I look for are longevity. Like even if it's a $5 brush, if it's going to not last you 1 or 2 washes, and I like to go in and wash pretty heavily. Like I like to go in and scrub my brushes really nicely. If it's not going to last that, then forget it. What's the point, you know? Spend the extra 15 bucks, get a good brush. Although nowadays there are so many alternatives. I feel like back in the day you had like MAC and Laura Mercier and that was it. Now I'm telling you, like I think Morphe and e.l.f. and some of these other brands have done a good job of getting some quality brushes in drugstores. The other ones that I love are Eco Tools. I've seen some new ones that have come out from them that I've been dying to try. But Eco Tools, Real Techniques, those are the brands that I think are really great for drugstore versions. However, they are pricey. They're not cheap. You know, just because they're sold at Target doesn't mean that they're always cheap. I think that's just a misconception, like, oh, okay, it's cheap, but it's not. Typical mom life fashion, I have to be out of the house in 2 minutes. So I'm just going to finish this up real quick. And this will have to do. The mascara I used was the Honest Beauty one. This is a real sort of like get in and out with the, you know, tutorial. So pardon me if this, if this was not exactly the best drugstore dealer dump. I'm just wanted to really get this done right away, so I might be rushing it all over the place. But anyways, first impressions are on these. I do like them. For 25 bucks, that means you're spending about, you know, $6 per brush. I think that's fair. My favorite brush out of all of them is this one right here, the blush brush. If this was sold separately, amazing. Even if it wasn't, this is worth $25. And I love this fan brush for highlight, and this I like for bronzing a lot. This one I'm still kind of figuring out, but I'm just want to let this sit and see how my makeup wears throughout the day. I think a lot of it has to do with, I always talk about makeup and saying that you don't have to use the highest end products and you don't have to use the most expensive. It's all about technique. I really do think that that is where it all lies. So you can have someone that has tons of beautiful expensive makeup and they just don't know how to use it, and so it doesn't look that great, you know, when they put it on. And vice versa, you can have someone that has drugstore makeup and is a fraction of the cost of what expensive makeup is, and they look like $1 million bucks. So I really do think it's all about technique. So based off that, I just kind of, you know, applied the way I normally wear my makeup, and we are going to check back in a few hours. The sun has hit and now I'm washed out. Please forgive me. You guys, I'm so sorry. I know that the light keeps going in and out because I rely fully on natural light, and I'm really trying to get this video done, so bear with me. But I'm going to check back in a few hours to let you guys know how everything held up and how I like it, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so it's around 8 o'clock. I am checking back in after a long day of being out and about, and really to check in for this, I mean, it's not so much the makeup, but it's the brushes that I'm talking about, and I am really impressed with these. I was really happy with everything. Even the foundation brush, I mean, it was definitely a little bit more dense than my normal brushes that I like, but overall I'm really impressed with these. So for 25 bucks, this face set is a huge deal for me. I'm gonna link it below. Come on. I have a little guest. Say hi, Mimi.
Hi.
Someone just came and took a shower. You feel all clean now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mommy was talking about some brushes. You know how you like playing with my brushes?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Your makeup fell.
Yeah, so it's a huge deal for me. So anyways, I will link this brush set down below, as well as the other two that I'm loving, which is the e.l.f. one and the Flower Beauty one. If you guys have any questions for me, please do leave them in the comments below. I'm really glad that this was a deal, because that means I'm gonna be using these a lot. They will be in my rotation. And let me know what you guys want to see next, okay? I'll see you guys next week. Bye.